Welcome back. You're still watching Breakfast Central. Now you're on to Trend Wave. Controversial Nigerian singer Habeeb Okikiola, popularly known as Portable, has been released from prison where he was earlier remanded pending the perfection of his bail conditions. Let's recall that the zazoo crooner landed in police custody on Friday, 31st of March, and was subsequently arraigned to High Court in Ifo, Ogun State on Monday on 6 counts bordering on assault, theft of musical instruments, but he, however, pleaded not guilty to these charges. Portable was granted bail in the sum of 300,000 naira, and he was to provide 2 sureties with landed properties within the court vicinity. Now, the question social media users were asking after he was taken back to the prison yesterday was, who will stand in for the musician? But now the good news is that he has been able to meet up with the bail conditions. He made a short video after his release. Let's watch this. Has, however, set the 26th day of April for the commencement of trials of allegations leveled against him. Let's see how people are reacting to this story very quickly. Now, that one is Erudite. Erudite says, them don't carry federal government liability to federal government facility. I feel for him, Sha. That's according to Erudite _001. Frank says he has seen the other side of life and this will teach him a lesson and probably bring back his sanity because he has been doing too much lately. He will learn. And he goes on to say, wahala, wahala every day, wahala land. Now, Baba no get mine. Court, please pardon government liability. Oh. However, now he has already been billed. Mega Market says, talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. Be careful. Pride goes before a fall. All is gra. Then, is it worth it now? Hope he learns from it and hope he changes for the better. I definitely hope so too. Official Slim says, make Olamide and Pokoli go buy landed properties within the court, then shorty for him. Of course, this post was made before he was bailed. But let's move on now quickly to another story, still in the Nigerian social media space, where an accused guy who made the post via his Instagram handle, Your King Richard, said that all rape accusers should serve same jail term as actual rapists. Now, let me take you back to the background. According to Richard, Richard goes on to post that is a girl, 18-year-old girl, Bella, accused him of raping him. According to Richard, himself and Bella grew up together and he always had seen her as his kid sister. He mentioned that she first threatened him of rape in 2021 when he turned down her sexual advances, and he also threatened to accuse him of rape last week after I asked her to refund the money she owed him. But let's watch this video now of the young lady in question apologizing.
Hi Richard, I'm sorry for falsely accusing you of rape, and I went way out of line, and I'm really sorry, and for whatever I've caused you, for whatever I've done to you, I'm truly sorry, and it will never happen again, please. Hi Richard, I'm sorry for falsely accusing you of rape, and I went way out of line, and I'm really sorry, and for whatever I've caused you, for whatever I've done to you, I'm truly sorry.
Well, this story is gathering eyeballs on the internet, but let's see some of the reactions very quickly. Of course, that's the young lady in question apologizing for a wrongdoing. Now, Wizzy Pro goes on to say, this is ridiculous. I think you should go to the nearest police station to make a report and let them have every single copy of the evidence you have to prove that you are innocent. More reactions to this story. Osita says, I had a different opinion until I got more information on this issue right here. Legally, you seem to be in the wrong here, and that's Osita speaking to the guy in question, Richard. Says, legally, you seem to be in the wrong here because she did not satisfy the element of a criminal threat. She could sue you for defamation and she has a good case. Well, the legal practitioners here will break that down for us. Temide says, justice for men also. She must not get away with it. That's according to Temide. More reactions to the story. The Opide Graham says, this is crazy. I wonder why some females go to that extent just to bring a man down. And it's even more saddening that they now make it impossible for one to believe a rape case. Make sure she pays for her sin, bro. Don't overlook. Well, that's as much comment as we can take on this story. I must say that that's really... it's just really heartbreaking to see people come out with false rape allegations. Like this is a very serious allegation to just make and say you were joking about it. But I want to hear your thoughts, Olive and Joe.
First off, I am bitter, and I must say I'm angry. Do you know that there are a number of young men who are in prison and are serving sentences of what they never knew about? There's a real life story that was outplayed or brought out in a movie format on Netflix where young children were incarcerated. Their lives were never the same after they were mentioned or touted at raping a white lady, which they never knew anything about. You watch that movie, you will cry.
There's a young man who killed himself, Joe, on social media.
And just last month, the same thing again.
Someone had accused him of rape.
Another young man was released because it was later found out that, oh, sorry, the DNA proved that you weren't the one. So when I see a young girl, life is more than just piercing your ears and jerry coiling your hair, I beg your pardon, into your head.
His baby hair.
And speaking in a manner that's so outrageous that, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, I didn't mean it, and rubbing your nose. I'm sorry, I'm just being practical here. I'm a man too. I think men at some point should be accorded respect, and this lady needs to face the wrath of the law.
I support you.
Fact.
I agree in the sense that rape is a dangerous allegation. If you find out, I mean, the way we clamor for people who are rapists to face the wrath of the law is the way that people who throw rape around as a joke should face the wrath of law as well. Because what they do is, one, they're pushing back the work that is being done, such that when someone who is actually raped comes out to say they were raped, it makes it difficult. Rape on its own is already hard enough to prove. Two, you're defaming someone's character. You could even wrongfully set the law in motion against them by that accusation. So I'm hoping that anyone who's watching this understands that joking, there's nothing joking, there's no joke about rape. You can't put rape and joke in the same sentence.
And I hope there are penalties for jokes, serious jokes like this.
It's not a joke, that's what I'm saying. Rape and joke in the same sentence. You can't put the both of them.
You can't.
Rape should not be used as a joke, whether in comedy, it should not be used as a joke. And then even allegations saying someone raped you and they didn't do any such thing. I do hope she's made to face the law. We need a few examples being said, because we've been talking about this for the longest time, and it seems that people don't understand that they could actually be thrown in jail. So maybe when a few people have been thrown in jail here and there, then would see a reduction.
And because there are even people that, even as she has come out now to apologize and say it was a joke and all, there are people that will forever stigmatize him because of this. And that's the problem. There are people that will forever hold on to this. They're not going to say there was an apology or anything. They would say, well, probably there was something that happened. They're going to hold on to that. So it's really, really terrible.
Listen. Let me talk real quick to the Gen Zs. This guy, yeah, he's good. He's loving. It makes you look beautiful. You take selfies. You look good. When you use this guy the wrong way, trust me, this guy could lock you up for years. And that's what that young lady just did. What annoys me is the way in which she said it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hurt you. It was wrong. I am this and that. And you're going to walk away freely if you have parents?
You can't defame a person's character to that extent. But I do hope that anyone who's watching this learns. And as much as we're talking about this, we're using this as a platform to let you know that you should not in any way, shape or form accuse someone wrongfully of rape. And if you do, the wrath of the law should be for you. And you
can I just add something? There are actually people that are also talking about the fact that she's quite young. I mean, she's just 18-year-old. That also is...
She's an adult.
She's an adult. Probably
she's a factor to the way she's acting. Yeah.
No, she's an adult. She should be staying in her house if guys don't take it. She's 18.
So I think that also this reminds us that we need to start having conversations again about what sexual assault means. And, starting from the younger generation, what is sexual assault? What does consent mean? Understanding boundaries as regards people's body. There's a tweet that has been trending where someone talked about, almost getting intimate with a man, and the man stops and asks her, are you sure you want to do this? And she talks about that ruining the mood for her. This is the same person that tomorrow will come out and say that, oh, you didn't ask for permission.
I saw that too. Someone had to ask that, what do people want?
Really
like, what do you want?
Young men, please protect yourselves.
Protect yourself.
There are people who would ruin your careers and ruin your lives because of consent, because you did not ask for consent. And if you did not ask for consent, then you have it coming for you. So as much as possible, please look out for yourself, protect yourself, and can we please stop joking with rape? It's not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Appalling.
Anyway, that's all that we can take now. Liz, thank you for bringing up that story.
Thanks for making our temperatures right.
Thank you for bringing that story. We hope that we can follow up with it. Let's share with you what's happening later today on News Central, even as we come to an end of Breakfast Central.
Later today at 10 a.m., you've got African headlines. Don't miss it for a thing.
2 p.m. West African time, it's Village Square Africa. We invite you.
And 5 p.m., it's one slot, only one. Yep.
I just imagine the Salge when it will say one slot, not two.
You know, you have event planners. I mean, we've talked about Oliver Nosalge. There's no time to waste time. I'm just going to leave it there.
What exactly are you trying to infer?
I'm just going to, because, I mean, if you've inferred, I mean, that name has been mentioned like 3 times
He's
on
my
the
colleague.
course of 2
He's my
hours.
co-host.
You know what that means,
He's
right?
my co-host,
you know what that means? Like, oh my goodness, I'm daydreaming.
And he's my friend.
Daydreaming.
Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I'm Olive Emodi.
And to you, Osalge, you know what to do. I'm Joe Hansen. Thanks for watching.
Wait for me outside the studio. Let's go outside the studio. Wait for me.